Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a very special review for you today of one of my favorite spring candles. It shows up once a year at Anthropologie stores across the country. And the name of the candle is Green Market, and it looks like this, or it did look like this. I actually bought this one 2 or 3 years ago, I think, back when it was $26. And very apropos to the name, Green Market, it has this lovely ceramic green, and then this like bamboo or this little like wood and leather thing right here. It is 13.8 ounces. The newest iteration, or the iteration that you have probably seen for the last couple years, is the same candle, Green Market, but it is now a blue vessel. And I'm not really sure why that is. And it is now $28 as opposed to $26, which is a marginal increase. Yeah. And most candle companies have gone up in price. It is still 13.8 ounces. And there's also another really big difference, but we'll get into that in a second. So there are 4 candles in this line. And like I said, this shows up, I want to say around late February, maybe early March. These 4 candles come out, I think, every year. And they are just done by the Anthropologie's like proprietary candle company. I don't know who that is, who the pourer is. Online, they call this series Hive and Wick Market Candle, and I don't know why or how. The label says here, hand-poured beeswax blend. So it is beeswax. This one says beeswax too. Oh, no! No, wait. Yeah, this one is beeswax too. But I have one other in the line that I was going to share with you, which is the one you guys are probably going to be the most interested. Tomato Vine, which is incredible, and it usually sells out in like 2 or 3 weeks. This year it did. 2 or 3 weeks, done, gone. I was just noticing this one says hand-poured coconut blend, which is why it like kind of phased me a little bit. But for whatever reasons, the Green Market one says that it's beeswax, and this one says coconut blend. I don't really know why. The wax is like a little bit more yellow. No, it's about the same. At any rate, it's probably not paraffin or not wholly paraffin. Okay, so there are 4 candles. I've kind of stolen my own thunder here. 4 candles in this line, one of which is Green Market. The other one, which is equally popular, if not probably the most popular of all 4, is Tomato Vine. And believe me when I tell you, it is authentic and botanical and fresh tomato vine. It's got some green pepper in it. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. There's a reason why it sells out every year within a couple weeks. Then there are 2 others. One of them I think is Syracuse Lemon. It's a lemon candle. I don't know that it's that remarkable. And then the 4th one, interestingly, is Rosemary Baguette. And I know many of you out there are gourmand fans, and that one might appeal to you the most. I don't know that it sells particularly well, because although people are interested in it, in my experience, that Rosemary Baguette scent is very faint. I mean, even the experience on cold it's just not robust enough. And I've heard that the strength and throw on it is just really terrible. It doesn't really smell like much of anything, let alone rosemary or baguette. So I would not recommend that one, although I've not burned it, so I suppose I should withhold judgment. This is secretly my favorite of all of them, although Tomato Vine is great. The notes listed here on the candle are bergamot being the top note, green banana mid note, base note is basil. And I can tell you that I don't think there's a whole lot of bergamot. There is an enormous amount of green banana, And there's not really any basil either. I don't really think I'm getting a whole lot of herbal from this either. Now, the description online, and it's very like flowery, says bright bergamot swirls with freshly cut grass, herbal clary sage, and green banana amid soft elements of warm cedar wood. It's interesting, they don't mention basil at all there. I think the freshly cut grass, though, is more on point. Because while this is it's just an amazing banana. It's not like a ripe or gourmand banana. It's like banana blooms. So I don't know actually if like the leaves of a banana plant are as fragrant as bananas. And if they're not, then obviously this is just a very like vibrant, fresh, botanical like vine or leaf kind of leaves, like growing green leaves kind of scent, mixed with something that is like a fresh banana, but like really green, you know, like not even beginning to be ripe, yeah? But it's so soft. It's soft and it's dewy. And I do think there is freshly cut grass. That makes a lot of sense because there is another green element here that almost goes a little bit savory. You know, it's like freshly cut grass, you know, like the way it smells in the spring when somebody has just mowed their lawn. It's like I said, the banana is the dominant. It's that green banana that is the most present, but the freshly cut grass is making sure that it doesn't go too sweet, if that makes sense. It is so dewy. I mean, like you can just smell the dew and the growth. Nothing to me says spring like this candle. And yeah, there's a little bit of like a jungle, rainforest, exotic element with the banana. But it's primarily like just an extremely green candle, which is why green market makes a lot of sense. Although, given the fact that the banana is in it, like I said, I think it could probably be named, you know, Jungle Blooms or something like that. Rainforest. Oh my gosh. It's just beautiful. It's a stunning candle. Strength and throw in performance. This is a kind of fragrance that is not going to fill your whole house. When it is burning well and strong and high, I got between a 5 and a 6 out of it, which I'm happy with. It's a small space candle, and that's great. It's so authentic and bright the way that it comes across as a true botanical that you almost don't expect anything more than a 5 or 6 out of it. If it was more than that, would it come across as like synthetic or artificial? You know what I mean? That said, in the words of Mick Kettrich, who is the CEO of Kringle, when you really, really like a candle, is it ever too strong? I completely 100% agree with him on that. I would like a little bit more. The candle does not burn all that great. This is often the case for higher end candles. It takes an enormous amount of time for it to pool. And this is one that if I had to burn it for 7 hours, I would let it burn for 7 hours. And then, like, I was so proud of myself when I got it to like this. That took about 7 hours. If you do not have 7 hours to devote to this, like, don't burn it, don't light it, because it will tunnel so bad on you. Like, these rings here are like in the 4 to 5 hour range, right? The good news is, given the really nice wax formula that it is, you don't have to worry about it sooting or anything like that. I didn't even have to worry too much about carbon residue, although the wicks are pretty thick. Now, here's where we come to the big reveal. This was a candle I, bought like 3 years ago or something like that. Look at the new iteration, the improvement they've made. 2 wicks! Because people were complaining. Like, this candle is tunneling. I can't get it to burn reliably. And everybody kept saying, like, the width, the diameter of this particular candle, it needs 2 wicks. And Anthropologie listened, and now we have 2 wicks. And I haven't burned the one with the 2 wicks. So I really can't speak to not only the strength and throw on this one, but I can't speak to the performance. But I mean, I was willing to nurse this. I would buy this again, 100%. So I am very optimistic about the performance on these new ones here that are 2 wick. And look, those wicks are nicely spaced, nicely centered. I can only expect, unless they've changed something dramatically with the scent oils or with the wax formula, I can only expect a greater strength, a greater throw, and a more reliable, quick pull in terms of really burning it to the edges, which is what you want on these kinds of candles. I can't speak highly enough of this. It's just amazing when you find a candle that's just different, that gives you something that you've just never smelled before. And I can tell you for a fact, take it to the bank, that this candle, Green Market and Tomato Vine, are definitely going to be candles you have never smelled before. They smell premium. They smell thoughtful. They smell like $1,000,000. I don't know what to say. I got to hand it to you, Anthropologie. I really do. And I will be purchasing every year if I don't have like a backup or whatever else. They are available, well, not Tomato Vine. You're out of luck with Tomato Vine. Like I said, it sells out within a couple weeks. But Green Market is still in stock online. Now, it was for sale. It was on sale like a few weeks ago, and it's not on sale right now. But it also says in the fine print that there are very limited number of these still available, because obviously they sell them off after that early spring season. They're not in the stores. I went to Anthropologie a couple days ago. They're not even on the clearance shelf. They're just gone. So if you want one, I would order it off of the website or just put it on a wish list and watch it for a few days. If it doesn't sell, they are gonna put them on sale because they want that inventory gone from early spring. So I would imagine Green Market will be the next one to sell out. Make sure that you get one. And next year, look for Tomato Vine. I'll probably do a review of Tomato Vine. I think I may hold off and I'll do it next year because I would hate to like do a review on it and then not be able to say where you could immediately purchase it. It's just kind of like, it would make me frustrated if I was watching. And of course the baguette and the lemon will be around, but I don't think they're quite as good. So, but God bless you, do you. And I'll see you in the next one.